is your First Alert 5 weather with Sam Schreier.
Snow was kind of all over the place here. So for instance, Cascade, right through Ute Valley, we funneled in a pretty good amount. We had a report of 5.5 inches. Manitou, all morning we kept seeing kind of 2, 2.5, 3 was the biggest total. Woodland Park about 2.1, but up and around Woodland Park, not everybody got that. It was kind of different across town. Monument about 2 inches. And then we had Colorado Springs, 1 inch totals, 2 inch totals, 2.7, so about 3 was the biggest I saw. It was just, again, a very widespread event out across town, and it doesn't look like much yet, but more snow on the way. The energy generating this snow over to western Colorado is on the move, and we're just waiting for this thing to show up a little later today and tonight. Now, let's dig into the modeling. Let's take our time here. What we're going to see is that snow out west eventually start to fill up the San Juans, and we usually fill up the San Juans. Our radar just has trouble seeing it because we don't have a good radar dish out there. So what we have to do is wait till this gets over towards 3 o'clock. Now around 3, we start to see it off those southern mountains over towards the wet mountains, but it's basically going to fill up the tall terrain first and then start hopping over. So as we get closer to 4 or 5 o'clock, your evening commutes should be in good shape tonight. Most of the snow is going to be here after a lot of you are home, and it's still a holiday, so not as many people are on the road. But by 5:30, still some snow over the mountains, filling in some of the valleys here. We get to 7 o'clock. Snow should start filling up a little bit more of Fremont County. Canon City by 7, I would think you're getting some snow. And it jumps out to the interstate around 8. This is 8:30. Now, as we keep moving the model forward, there's a better area of snow starting to show up from Levita Pass and a band that creeps up towards the wet mountains right through El Paso County. So yes, a little bit of snow is going to happen along and south of 50, but we're not talking that much. La Junta, I've actually dropped your totals. Snowfall's starting to look better up north. Now, as we get towards midnight, you can see why. Again, not much snow south and along Highway 50. It's mostly up north. But Colorado Springs is actually starting to look like some pretty heavy snow could fall through this evening here. We've got upslope flow. We've got an atmosphere ready to dump snow out. And so it will not take much to get some heavy snow to fall. 2 a.m. we're still seeing it. And we just kind of get it off and on until 4, but it does start to fizzle out towards 6 to 6:30. So your morning commute will be slick from leftover snow. But honestly, the snow should kind of stop falling as the commute goes on. Don't think that doesn't mean it won't be slick. So for the Springs, I went 2 to 5 inches. Less snow in the modeling as you go north, and I actually believe that's what will happen here. As you go towards Monument, 1 to 3 inches. So kind of Garden of the Gods Road south, that's where you'd get more. Not as much down south, 1 to 3 inches in Pueblo. And a quick look at our pinpoint forecast. These are just some of the towns, some of the bigger areas I thought needed to be kind of spelled out a little bit more. So look at your town, look at where you're close to. Downtown, kind of a wide range of 2 to 5 inches. South of Fountain could actually be a little bit more. Now, we're going to have that snow through Tuesday morning, and then a quick little band comes through Tuesday night, but we should be pretty dry by Wednesday. And actually, next chance of snow returns on Saturday. We go into Pueblo. Similar deal here. The snow arrives tonight, ends Tuesday morning. I actually think maybe a couple flurries Tuesday night are possible, but the snow looks a little better up towards Springs. And Tuesday night, I'm forecasting under 1 inch, so it doesn't even look that bad there. Get into Canon City, kind of like everybody else, we're seeing that rise out towards Friday. Snow chances there on Saturday. Canon City, I've got you at about 2 to 4 inches. Tonight, we finish up Woodland Park. I've got you in the 1 to 3 inch mark. I think a little bit more Cripple Creek, and then we watch Saturday for a bit more snow.